what is up, guys? So today we're doing a little video catching up on the F10 35D and a little sneak peek. We'll get to that in a minute. So you guys know I bought this car from auction. It was completely crashed. I don't know if you guys remember how it looked. I fixed a lot of the issues up front. Now the car is body wise is not 100%. There's still little things that I gotta sort out. The car was involved in another accident when I was driving it. I don't know if you can tell right there on the wrap, it's messed up. And then my light is pushed back now. I gotta fix all of this. My fender got fucked up, excuse my language. My wrap on the door got messed up too. Updates, I got new wheels for it. There are 19s by 9.5 on the rear, I think, and 8.5 in the front. That's one of the biggest things, like looks wise. And then aside from that, as you guys know, this car is a diesel. It's a N57. It's a inline 6-cylinder turbo diesel. So, you know, in Florida we don't have emissions, so I got the car tuned. It's by one of the most reputable tuners for this cars. Same people that tuned my my Jetta. The car is performing really well, actually. This car is an all-wheel drive car, so it's got a lot of torque, and it doesn't spin the tires. Like, it doesn't lose traction at all on a dig. So yeah, the car is really fun. Now it's supposed to be making around 335 horsepower and around like 550 foot-pounds of torque. With the delete, this car usually weighs around 4,400 pounds full weight and whatnot. Doing all the delete and the exhaust and everything, the car weighs 43 something now. I think it's like 4,250, almost 4,300. The delete, like all the emission stuff, took a lot of weight off. So yeah, it's pretty much everything that has been going on with this car. I'll throw a sound clip in here for you guys, a cold start. It's on like 50 degrees right now here in Florida, but I hadn't done a video on this car in the longest time, so you guys can kind of see. I did the exhaust myself, like I did the whole catback. The only thing I bought was the downpipe, and then everything else I did myself. So I wanted the exhaust to come off in an angle like this, so that way none of the smoke would get stuck on the back of the bumper. On my Jetta, that was a big issue. I didn't want that to be an issue in this car. The car has been rained on lately, and there's a lot of dust, a little bit of smoke right there too, but it's not bad. For the most part, everything is good on it. I got everything to fix all of this up here, and everything to get rid of the lights inside, like the dash lights and whatnot. I just haven't had the time for it. This was unfortunate, but I just happened to get involved in a 3-car accident. So yeah. Anyways, nothing I can't fix on that. Now for the big news. I got another car. It's a BMW. It's a 3 Series. Here it is. It's a 97 328i. As you guys know, this is an E36. You guys probably like this more than the F10. I personally like it a lot, but the F10 still has a cool factor to me. This has a here in the United States we got the M52, but it's an iron block. It's got single vanos in the intake side, if I'm correct. This car only has 129K. I don't know if they're original or what, but everything on it looks pretty good in my opinion. Wrong way. There's some stuff that is missing on it, like the door panel. I have it in the trunk for it. I just haven't had the time to put it on because that door is missing the motor that puts the window up and down. The seats I bought from another person that has an E36. I have the front and rear seats. They came out of a coupe, so they have the little latch down here. The seats are a little bit dirty. I just gotta clean them up. I haven't really cleaned this car up much or done the window tinting. That is actually bothering me a lot. But everything that's missing right here, I have it all in the trunk. There's the seats for the back, like the back, the actual, like, however you call it, the actual, like, stand-up seats or whatnot, back wall seats. And then you had the bottom seats on the right there. This car is a car that I want to build. I want to fix it up completely. I want to rebuild it, restore it completely. As you guys know, these cars are really popular for drifting. I'm not trying to drift this car. It's got no rust anywhere, literally. That's one thing I looked for everywhere, and there's no rust in this car at all. This is the see, like, that's the back for it. These seats are fold down seats. Mine's aren't, so I gotta get the side bolster and the little, like, clip to, like, fold them down and whatnot. So I gotta do, like, some like an adaptation kit. And that's the bottom of it. Like, that's the bottom seat. They're in really good shape. My goal is make everything black, like the interior, and then just leave those seats in, because I want to E36 seats, like original. I just want this car to hold its value, although it's not much currently, but they're going up in value. So all the carpet's black. The dash, I want to make it black. The headliner, I want to make it black. Door, whatever it's called, black too. Let's open up the hood and show you guys what's under there. It's not much, but alrighty. So here we are. As you guys know, this car, it's got a M52, so it's an iron block. It's a 2.8 liter inline six. The main issue with them, or specifically the aluminum blocks, they tend to overheat, even the iron blocks. So what a lot of people do is they upgrade the radiator, and then they convert it to a fan style, not the fan clutch. This one has that done already when I bought it, and it has an oil cooler down here. I believe the previous owner told me. The car currently doesn't run. When I bought it, it needed a EWS delete, so I already took care of that. Now the only thing the car needs is a cam position sensor, which I have not bought to install. I gotta check the wiring on it and make sure. The car cranks over and everything fine. It actually has really good compression. It's got 185 around, like all arounds, on all 6 cylinders. They're like probably like 2-3 psi away from each other, but as you guys know, there's like a 10% difference, I think. Aside from that, everything else is pretty good here. There's not much more that I want to actually change on it. Intake, it's trash, obviously. The intake boot is trash. So the goal with this car is obviously do the same I did to the Subaru. Forge the motor, boost it, and restore the car completely. I want it to be a showroom car, and then I want it to be stupid fast. This is gonna be a long time project. Like, I want to paint it back to the original Hot Rod Red, because this paint is bad. There you go, right there. So my idea with it, it's running a top mount turbo setup. I don't know if most of you guys don't really know about E36s, because most of my page is Subaru stuff, and I just got into BMWs now. So you can either run a top mount turbo, which would ideally be around here, or you can run a bottom mount turbo. But with the bottom mount turbo, I think you gotta get rid of the AC. Same for the top. There's certain kits that you can run the top mount turbo, and I had to get rid of the AC. I want to keep the AC, as you guys know, gets hot as balls here in Florida. So I want to keep everything as original as possible on the car. Power goals are, ideally I want to start with like 550 wheel and then work my way up to like 700 wheel. I'm gonna build everything to take that power. Suspension, engine, transmission. Transmission, I'm not set on what I want to do with it yet. There's multiple options. I can go with the 8 HP 70, or I can go with the DCT 7-speed automatic, obviously, or I can go with the 5-speed 320 S5D 320C. I don't want to throw a T56 on it because they're expensive. I can also do the CD09, and I think I might be able to get a hold of a 6-speed from the Euro 328i in Germany. If I can find something like that in the States, that would be ideal. But right now, this is a project that is just gonna sit for a little bit. I want to make this car look good first, like aesthetically, then work on making it fast. I already got the seats on it. The back seats, I have to finish adapting them. When I bought the car, the seats came with the car. Aside from that, everything else is perfect on this car. Good compression. The little power mods already, not power, but supporting mods, I guess. So yeah, my goal for wheels is run a staggered setup, obviously. For the rear, I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I gotta run at least 9.5 for the power that I'm going for. These cars are super light. Well, I find them super light. This one should weigh around 3,000 pounds flat. When I changed the seats from the original one, each seat was, I think, 10 or 15 pounds less than the ones they had. Because the ones that were on there were the power seats. They didn't work to begin with, so I had to struggle to get them out. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today. I don't really have much going on right now with this